alive. So he himself lamenting because of his mistake. He explaining abudhasya aran mriga sutana par susrav. Abudhasya. First, he abudhasya means his Buddh means intelligence, Buddh means foolishness. So he is himself blaming. He is not blaming to anyone. He himself blaming. Due to my foolishness, I committed the mistake. That is the great quality of a devotee. Devotee always see his mistake. Even if he is on the exalted platform, anything wrong happens, he does not blame anyone. I remember in the life of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. So once he was in Mombasa. So Maharaj, I was discussing something with Maharaj. So Maharaj told me, I did that mistake, but now I don't do that mistake. I don't want to mention the name. Otherwise, he did not take any mistake. He did not committed any mistake. Just like I gave example, he took only one piece of grapes and he ate with a spoon. He started regretting. You can see here high consciousness of spiritual life. That is not very surprising. Somebody attend deer's body, either king's body, either any body. Important is consciousness. Even deer's body is fully in Krishna consciousness. Body is not, okay, body is sometimes favorable, sometimes unfavorable. Just like human body is very favorable for spiritual life, deer's body is not favorable. But even in the deer's body, he is fully Krishna consciousness. Because he is not blaming to anyone. He is not blaming to lion. He is not blaming to any demigods. He is not blaming to anyone. He is blaming himself due to my foolishness. So while performing devotional service, while walking on the path of spiritual life, there are always chances for deviation. So we have to become, and always deviation happens due to our foolishness, not anyone else, only due to our foolishness. So intelligence means always follow the sadhu, shastra, and guru. That is called intelligence. If our life all the time, while chanting, while hearing, while preaching, while whatever service we are doing, we should not do any service independently. Always consult devotees and somebody high, very higher level. Still he consult Acharya's word, Srila Prabhupada's word, always there for guiding us. That is called Shastra. So in this way, very less chance for deviation. Will be on the right path. Here explaining, aho custom bhrasto. I fallen down. Such an abominable thing. Falling down is not surprising thing. In this material world, everybody is fallen. But remain as a fallen, that is surprising. If we understand we are fallen, immediately you should get up and start working properly. And also think always how I fallen. So explaining his remembering, Atmatam, I was on the self-realized platform. Atmatam. So there is a great lesson. No one should become a proud while performing devotional service. Either Kanishta Adhikari or Madhyam Adhikari. Because Here, he was not on ordinary platform. He was experiencing the symptom of a bhav. Even on that platform, there is a subtle attraction. He was not, there's no question for him. Those who are manifesting the symptom of a bhav, they don't fall down on the grass platform. There is no question of attraction, of a woman, of a wealth, all these things. But there is attraction due to sympathy, compassion. So due to compassionate nature, devotee develops. Therefore, very, very important to take lesson like Bharat Maharaj, like other advanced devotees. Yes. That should be for us lesson. Actually, he's not fallen. Nobody can fall on the platform of devotional service. Even Bhagavatam describes Chakshu Militamena. Anyone walking with closed his eyes, if he closed his eyes walking on the path of devotional service, na skhalanti patanti. There is no question of falling. There is no question. But sometimes devotional service stops due to mistake. And that stop increases our eagerness. He became very, very eager in the body of a deer. We can see Bharat Maharaj in the body of a deer did not perform the activities of a deer. He was performing the activities of Mahabhagavat. Not deer. He came back in his ashram, and after some time, few days, he left his body. So here, very important point, I was on the platform of self-realized due to my mistake, foolishness. Abhudhasya, foolishness, I developed attachment in significant deer. I am explaining here, vimukta samasta sangasya, very important word. Vimukta means became free, samast means all, sangas means attachment. In this material world, greatest attachment with body and anyone related with body. Atah griya kshetra sutapta vittai janasya mohanam aham mabeti. It is described by in Srimad Bhagavatam. Atah griya kshetra sutapta. We have so much attachment with this body. Kshetra means our property, wife, children, and friends and relatives. And Bharat Maharaj, he was in such an exalted position. He developed detachment from his family members. That is called Vimukta Sangai. Sangha means association. He became the detachment. How he became detachment, it is very wonderfully described by Srila Sukadeva Goswami. Srila Sukadeva Goswami describes in Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 14th chapter, verse number 43. He says, Sukadeva Goswami is describing the exalted character of Bharat Maharaj. Because he was such a staunch devotee, while he performed devotional service, automatically, bhakti paresanu bhava virakti anyata syat. When we perform devotional service, means must be experienced. If somebody is not experiencing, it is not possible to increase devotional service. Devotional service, somebody can increase in, just like increasing chanting, hearing, serving, due to experience. This experience comes when we perform devotional service. So, bhakti anubhav, then detachment comes. Nobody can develop detachment without experience also. When you develop taste, bhakti, param drishtva nivartate, and get a higher taste, automatically we develop lower taste. So Bharat Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami describes his character. Yo dustatan darasutan suhid hriday spisa. He was, it is very, very difficult to live association of wife, Sut means children, and he has a wonderful kingdom. Hirda is precise. His kingdom and wife, everything very touching to his heart. But Jahav Yuva Balwat. Yuva means in his youth, not old age. In old age, everybody is frustrated with wife, children, and family members, relative. But in youth, there is no question of frustration. So he detached, he renounced in his youth age, when he was 24 years old. And how he developed renunciation? Jahav Ihav Malwat. Mal means stool. He rejected, like people pass stool in and don't nobody laments. Even somebody does not pass stool, he takes medicine to pass stool. He feels I am very, very comfortable now. So he has such attachment with devotional service. He detached all these things like we pass stool. And why he detached? How he developed this consciousness? Uttam Slok Lalasa. This is described by Sri Sukadeva Goswami. Uttam Slok means Krishna. He is known as Uttam Slok. Lalasa means he has intense desire to serve Krishna. He has such a desire. Unless we have desire, there is no question of developing detachment. And this desire appears due to association of devotee. Just like when Srila Prabhupada was preaching, he started preaching. He was preaching to hippies due to his association. All the hippies develop such an intense desire, they renounce their worldly life, materialistic life. And they came on the platform of sannyas. They became a spiritual master, big GBC and serving such. Because of intense desire, they develop intense desire due to association of Srila Prabhupada. That is most important. And this verse explaining here, he did not even develop, he did not even, when he detached from his family life, then he came to secluded place. That verse is describing. And he Aranya Saran Atmavat. Aranya means forest. He took the shelter of holy forest. Holy forest means Tirthasthan. And what he was doing? There he was doing Anusaran, Tad Anusramana Manan Sankirtan Aradhan. Just see the wonderful process. He was following the process of devotional service. Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Asmaranam. He was following. Anu means again and again. He is not one day serving all the time. Whenever he was sometimes hearing, and sometime he was chanting the mantras and worshipping, Anusmaran, remembering. In this way, he was doing everything. Even while he was doing everything, but still, Maya is very tricky. Maya is, this life is example for all of us. Maya is very, very tricky. And also especially those who are leading person. They should be very, very careful. Because Maya always judging. Little bit somebody becomes unattentive. This unattentive means if he does not follow the Vaishnava etiquette. Vaishnava etiquette means how to live, where to live, how to sit, whom to talk, whom to not talk, whom to associate, whom to give association, whom to take, from whom should take association. All these things is very, very important. Sometimes we always give association, we don't take association. Sometimes we become such a careless, we wherever to live, where should not live, we live there. So these in this material world, actually always contaminates people. That is place. So devotee should be very, very careful while performing devotional service. He should be very careful. Then there is very less chances to deviation, for deviation. Otherwise, sometimes subtle while dealing. Uh, Sometimes our behavior completely different from the Vaishnava, completely different. And if we are carefully performing devotional service with attentive means, according to Sadhu Shastra and Guru, then we'll be saved by the mercy of Acharyas. When we follow the instruction of Acharyas, then we get the mercy of Acharyas. So by the mercy of Acharya, we have no power to overcome material nature. But Acharya's mercy is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So when we get, by following the footprint of Acharyas, so we get the mercy of Acharyas. Here Srila Prabhupada is commenting the purport. Very, very important point. In order to push the movement, so many times we working very hard at day and night. And same, we should become very careful, because only by working hard to push the movement, that is not only enough. We should not neglect our sadhana. That is meaning. We should not. Sometimes, due to over-service, we neglect our sadhana. And sometimes, especially when even full-time devotee, even congregation devotee, either full-time, either congregation devotee. Sometimes congregation devotee, they become very busy for material activities. To looking after the children is not bad. That is not a bad. To family members, but sometimes they develop so much attachment for work, for money. Even they come up from home, I have seen, they bring office at home. They are working 8 hours, 10 hours in the office, same thing, everything bring in the office. They work also at home. So they don't give association to the family members, to the children. So then they become frustrated, because when we work more, then we become more frustrated. Because there is no time for spiritual life. Rupa Goswami says in Nectar of Devotion, Yavata syat swanirvaha svikarya tavat arthavit. Yavata syat swanirvaha. We should become we need things as much as necessary to maintain ourselves. We don't need so much things. If we need so much things, we are accumulating so many things. So we develop only first thing, attachment to material thing. Second thing, so many things means we develop enjoyment for sense gratification. We develop sense gratification. A third thing we become very proud of because of money. Where is money? Where is so many things? Must be pride will be there. This is the greatest obstacle on the path of spiritual life. Therefore, Rupa Goswami warning, ki yavata sat swanirvaha. We need as much as needed. We don't need more things. Adhikya, we should not earn less also. We need as much as necessary. Not less, not more. Keep balance. Otherwise, when we are accumulating more and more, explaining Chavate Paramartha. Chavat means we fall down from the spiritual platform. And sometimes become very proud because we give sometimes so much money, so much charity, so many these things. So intention completely diverted our intention. So even those who are full-time devotees, they are serving full-time. Prabhupada writing the purport, we read just now. We work day and night. But we don't have time to get up Mangal Aarti, to chant attentively our round, to hearing, even to attend. We preach to attend Bhagavatam class. We don't attend also. Sometimes we attend, sometimes we don't attend. So here, Prabhupada explaining, this is the main point. So we should keep up, because everybody cannot work like a liberated person. Liberated person is not affected by, they are not affected by the body. They are off the body platform. Just like our spiritual master, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, Param Puja Gopal Krishna Maharaj. He was not, even he was sometimes complaining, I'm tired. Still, he never stopped. Always. And Prabhupada is quoting the words from the purport, Chantim Abhyartha Kalatvam, Virakti Mani Sunita. Abhyartha Kalatvam, this main word. Actually, on the Maharaj, if we study Maharaj's lifestyle, these 9 symptoms of bhav in his body. 9 symptoms. 9 symptoms, all present. That is the nature of great devotee. They feel always, I have not done enough. I have not done enough. So he was feeling, so much I have to do. I have to do so much. I have not done enough. So that's why he was always, he never wasted time in his life. We know all. There is no question of explanation. So in this way, he is lamenting Bharat Maharaj, explaining here, even Aranya, Sunya Sakal Yamen Kalen, he was all the time, even he was fully utilized his time for the service of the Lord. One little bit, when he saw the deer, he became very compassionate because mother died, small baby deer. That is also nature. When we start performing devotional service, we develop this nature of compassion. But we should not become very compassionate only to the body. To the Srila Prabhupada gave example, just like some drowning man, somebody drowning the water, somebody jump and bring his cloth, only he feels, oh, I saved the person, because he just bring the cloth, his t-shirt, and real person died in the ocean, in the water. But he felt, that is called one type of compassion. But we should develop compassion to save the soul, not to the body. Although by someone's body, not the animal's body, either anyone's body is always taking birth. Dehinu asmini yatha dehe kauvaram yauvanam jara, tatha dehandar prapti, dhiras tatam na muhyati. So we accept any body, it will be changed all the time. Even somebody wants to protect, it is not possible to protect. So we should not, we develop compassion to the Vaishnava's body, that is different. Vaishnava's body must be served, must be protected. If we serve the Vaishnava's body, immediately we develop material detachment, immediately by serving the Vaishnavas. But somebody develop attachment to the animals, then he will be degraded. He will be degraded like Bharat Maharaj. So Bharat Maharaj, he developed attachment with deer. And we know because of his attachment, he accepted deer's body. So while performing devotional service, we should not become overly compassionate even on the karmis. We have to, because according to our spiritual advancement, we'll able to know and also we're able to do the service also to preach people. And here Bharat Maharaj was very advanced, but still, due to serving the deer, he lost his spiritual life. He neglected his sadhana. If he was serving the Vaishnavas, there is no question of neglecting sadhana. Because he has no association in the forest. There is no association. And when we associate, then we are hearing the scripture from the devotees. And when we even by seeing the devotee, we remember. If devotee is very advanced, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Lord Chaitanya describes, Aksho phalam twadasi darshanam hi, jihva phalam twadasi kirtanam hi, tano phalam twadasi gata sangham, su durlabha bhagavata ilok. Problem was Bharat Maharaj, he was not always in the association of devotee. He was secular. He writing here. He was in the secluded place completely. But in this material world, what is the meaning of secluded place? Where is no devotee. And during that time, his time, people used to go to forest to meditate. That was perfect place for him. But that is not perfect place for us. Perfect place for us is association of devotee. Wherever does not matter. Wherever Prabhupada created this society, international society, wherever he went, either America, either Europe, either anywhere, Russia, he everywhere created his own temple. And that temple is holy place because devotee lives there. Lives there. So when we live according sadhu, shastra and guru in association of devotees, then our sadhana, even somebody little bit careless, still he will able to perform his sadhana. Devotee will remind. Devotee will remind. So for us it's very, very important, always keep in association of devotee and always remember that our sadhana is most important. Is most important. We should not sacrifice our sadhana on the name of preaching, on the name of service. Service is, sadhana is greatest service for us and for the moment also. And sadhana is the greatest example for all the devotees. So sometime might somebody does not speak much, he does not give lecture. If he in the temple, if he performs perfect sadhana, all the devotee will be influenced by seeing him. He becomes example. He becomes example. That is most important. So Bharat Maharaj, only he became, he did not, one point I get myself, when we involve in material activities, automatically we neglect our sadhana. And when we connect our material activities in the service of Krishna, then there is no chance to neglecting the sadhana. Because our material activities becomes also spiritual. 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 When material activities becomes spiritual, and then even spiritually you are hearing, chanting, remembering, kirtanam, anusamaranam, always. So then everything all right. Even our home becomes spiritual, everything becomes spiritual. But only when we, because for the sake of sadhana, we do sadhana. But only because we have taken commitment, that's why we have taken initiation commitment. But not due to the lalasa, laulyam. Not to, we could not. Unless we come on the platform of ruchi, it is very, very difficult to become study in Krishna consciousness. It is very, very difficult. Here Srila Prabhupada writing the purport, by his intense desire, he returns home in the next life. Devotional service is very completely described here. Tad anusamaranam, mananam, sankirtanam, aradhanam, anusmaranam, abhiyogena. The constant hearing and chanting of the glories of the Lord is recommended in Bhagavad Gita. Satam kirtayanto mam yatantasya dhrabata. Those who have taken to Krishna consciousness should be very careful that not a single moment is wasted, and that not a single moment is spent without chanting and remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his activities. By his own actions, by the actions of the devotees, Krishna teaches us how to become cautious in devotional service. So that is the most important point in the purport. Krishna himself and by his devotees, always he is alert. So we can see the devotee's life. I remember how His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj was always alert. Always alert. Anything small, he was very cautious how to perform devotional service. While his duty worshipping, while he was doing arti, while he is seeing the people, how to speak, he was very cautious not to hurt any people, even anyone, even dealing with his disciples, senior disciples, either even his god brothers. He was very, very cautious. While offering obeisance, once I remember I was traveling, I think Gopal Hari Prabhu, you were with me that time. We were together traveling to Uganda, Tanzania. Sorry, Uganda, Kampala. We went to visit the farm, Kampala farm. There was His Holiness Gaur Gobind Maharaj's small photo at the farm. I did not notice. And Maharaj offering full obeisances to His Holiness Gaur Gobind Maharaj. So I thought Maharaj home is offering obeisances. So I started seeing, then I found a small photo because Hari Prabhu, he was a Gaur Gobind Maharaj's disciple, he kept a small photo there. So he offered full obeisances, not half. He offered full obeisances, and then I thought, just see, Maharaj is a great example. His life is great example for all of us. Great example. That is called Acharya. Acharya Marg Anugamanam. When we say follow the footprint of Acharyas, that is meaning how Acharya is acting, not only speaking. I noticed he offered full obeisances. And first time when that time Gaur Gobind Maharaj was not on this planet, but first time Gaur Gobind Maharaj, when he came, His Holiness Gaur Gobind Maharaj to Nairobi, Maharaj himself called me. He is my exalted God brothers. You serve him like you are serving me. So he was very, very careful, cautious to serve his God brothers. Unless, otherwise, there is no question of cooperation. That is called Sadhu Marg, Achar Marg Anugamanam. So how he behaved, we cannot imitate, but we can take lesson. We can take lesson. So here we can take lesson from the life of King Bharat. And we should not be discouraged also in the body of deer. He was also fully Krishna conscious. So we should not be discouraged, but we should not be careless, because in this life we should try to perfect our spiritual life, go back home, back to Godhead. Because Kali Yuga is very bad time is coming all the time, we can see. Bad time. You should become very, very careful and carefully perform. When we become careful, especially to perform our sadhana, Acharyas becomes very happy. When Acharyas becomes very happy, then Krishna becomes very, very happy. So whatever I little got, I know I explain in front of you. If I have any committed any mistake, please forgive me and bless me. I can remain in Krishna consciousness in the service of Srila Prabhupada's mission under the guidance and instruction of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Hare Krishna. So we have 7 minute time. Any comment, any questions you can ask.
Thank you, Prabhu, for such an inspiring class. Very, very, very deep, and it opened my eyes on many things. One thing you noticed in the verse that you told us, that you were telling us that the devotee never blames anyone else. That was something that was very amazing. And then also one of the reasons this verse was so special was last time you had mentioned how Guru Maharaj, he was lamenting that he had used a fork from a person, and how his entire life was completely dedicated to Krishna service, yet he was so careful that he didn't want to use the wrong fork. He was taking the karma of 20,000 thousands of disciples, yet he was concerned that this impurity, why did I do that? So it was actually your words only that inspired this verse, why I selected this verse. And so thank you very, very much for your guidance. And at the end, what you're saying about Guru Maharaj offering his full dandavats to his godbrothers was very inspiring to us. Krishna Kshetra Prabhu has a question.
Rather a comment. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. You explained so nicely how Bharat Maharaj was not in association of devotees, which caused his fall down. And Prabhupada also mentioned Bharat Maharaj left without taking any instruction from Guru. He went in the forest. That's another important point also.
Thank you very much.
Neil Madhav Prabhu, he's joined us. He's temple president of ISKCON Baltimore. Prabhu, if you have some comment you'd like to share.
Umapati Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavad.
Sorry, Prabhu, we're going to New York. Jagannath ji is in New York, so we're just driving the bus. But it was such an amazing lecture, Prabhuji. I think my life just got pure sanctified by the words. The nectars are coming from your mouth. Our feeling as a Guru Maharaj was just you're speaking through you, Prabhuji. That's why Guru Maharaj loved you so much, because you have such much purity and dedication to our Guru Maharaj, Prabhuji. Wish I could be of service or lotus feet so I could just follow your footsteps, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. Prabhuji, I did not serve Maharaj and much, but due to Maharaj and Maharaj's mercy, I am living in East Africa, but I could not serve. But he gave me so much chance to serve, but I could not serve much.
Prabhuji, wish I could be just 1/100th of what you serve, Guru Maharaj. My life can become so perfect, Prabhuji. So now I think only thing I can live for is that my Guru Maharaj is not here through Samadhi, and I think serving such good exotic God brothers like you, hopefully I can serve and my Guru Maharaj will be pleased, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Yes.
Vijay Nishinga Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Just wanted to pay my obeisances and welcome you to Baltimore. I understand you're coming soon,
Yes.
and we'll be hosting you for one of the home programs on Friday. So we'd like to welcome you to our home for the program, and we're eagerly waiting for your association.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
I'll be blessed.
Yes. Prabhu, if no one else has a question, I had one question.
Yes,
while hearing your class. Sometimes it is, in a practical level, it is our nature to get involved in a service, and that service has such a high pressure, duties, and then family life is also there, that our sadhana slips because there's no time, even enough time to sleep. in household life, this is occurrence that at least I face from time to time. We miss the morning program, or we cannot keep up on that level. So how to do that? Should we, how to balance these things?
So some time is okay,
Mm.
but not all the time.
Mm.
Everything on practice.
Mm.
Everything on practice. This body is such a way. It is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. If we practice, this body becomes like iron, strong. And this body becomes kind of like a rose also, very soft. So somebody can maintain this body. They can sleep 8 hours. They can maintain. Somebody 6 hours. Even somebody can maintain also 4 hours. And Maharaj was sleeping maybe 3.5 hours, 4 hours. And Rup Goswami, Sanat, 6 Goswamis were sleeping almost sometime no sleeping, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Srila Prabhupada was sleeping 3 hours, 3.5 hours. So just long practice. When, especially, this body works according to our consciousness. So when we are highly spiritually conscious, spiritual consciousness highly, then this body works. Even if you can take 20 minutes, take bath, becomes just like Maharaj, you to take bath 3-4 times a day. So body will become fresh, they'll start working. And when we practice, we should not imitate, but gradually if you practice, so it's not impossible. It's not impossible. But sometime if we cannot maintain Mangala Arti, that is okay, that is not a problem. But this should not be habit. Should not be habit. Even Nectar of Devotion, Prabhupada, he writes there about, Prabhupada writes, generally Vaishnavas should chant, devotees should chant 64 rounds. His spiritual master was giving instruction. But it is difficult. But I am introducing 16 rounds, but no one should go less than 16. No one should chant less than 16 rounds. But when Prabhupada gave 16 rounds, he engaged all the disciples in missionary activities. So our action should be utilized for the purpose of mission. Then everything will be okay. If our action will be only for our benefit, not the benefit of the mission, that is not a spiritual life. Somebody chanting 16 rounds, 25 rounds, and whatever activities he is doing, if he is utilizing for spreading Krishna consciousness, then 100% perfect. That is my understanding. I don't know how much it's true or not. But I know this much. If we practice, it is not possible to attain perfection. It is possible 100% to attain perfection. In sadhana, I am talking sadhana. When we perform staunch sadhana, then we get a mercy of acharyas, spiritual masters. By their mercy, we attain perfection. That is Rupa Goswami's statement. This is his statement. When he describes the nature of, definition of Sudurlabha, he says, Aghav anasangai alabhya suchirada. This pure devotional service, very difficult to attain. Very, very difficult. First thing, we cannot come on the pure platform by our sadhana. Second, Krishna does not give also very easily. But Krishna's devotee, they give. So when we perform sadhana according to instruction of his spiritual master, then he becomes very merciful. Then Krishna awards devotional service. When the spiritual master becomes very happy, then Krishna has to give. That is the nectar of devotional service sage. Practice is important, man. You are first class devotee, that is not a problem.
Thank you, Prabhu. Actually, what you said in the beginning, that the body can be hard like stone or soft like a rose. This really had an impact on me because sometimes you see devotees are doing it, no problem, in spite they have so much going on, still they can do it.
Yeah.
And myself, so little going on, still struggling. So
No,
this is
you are not.
it has to
Struggle
train.
is very good. Those who are struggling means he will attain perfection. Struggling means he's trying. That is wonderful quality, Prabhu. And you are not struggling, you are feeling struggle. Those who does not feel, those who are spiritually not advanced, he does not feel struggle. He feels I'm all right. He does not come Mangal Aarti, he does not do service. Oh, I'm doing enough, so much. So those who are feeling I'm struggling in my spiritual life, actually he's very careful. He's advanced devotee. Even very Mahabhagavad, they feel struggling. Everybody who does not feel, only those who have neophyte, those who are on the neophyte platform, they don't struggle. They think I am doing all right, everything.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for your guidance. Mahasundari Radha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for a wonderful lecture. I have a question. So whenever we hear Bharat Maharaj story, we always get to hear that, he was not in the association of devotees, that's why he fell down. I mean, like you said, whatever he did was compassion, and it's supposed to be a sattva guna. That's what we are supposed to transcend to if we are in mode of passion and, ignorance. Now we are referring to our situation here. We are living in Kali Yuga, and we are living in such a Mike world. Speaking about myself, and it is very difficult to be detached more than what Bharat Maharaj did on a daily basis. I mean, we are in.
Therefore, our acharyas are not teaching detachment. Our acharyas teach nirbandha krishna sambandhe yukta vairagya uchyate. Our acharyas teaching is yukta vairagya. Yukta vairagya is for mata, girls, for women, for the children, for men, everyone. So yukta vairagya means real sannyas. So Rupa Goswami says in Nectar of the Ocean, Krishna prityarthe bhoga tyaga. For the pleasure of Krishna, we should renounce our own pleasure. Pleasure of tongue, pleasure of ear, pleasure of nose, pleasure of eyes. That is called, this is possible while you are living at home with parents, with children, family members, society, community. This is practical. Yukta Vairag is practical. Anybody can practice in any circumstances.
So, Prabhuji, my question is, Bharat Maharaj was in a different era, but now we also hear that.
That's why I understand your question. I told Bharat Maharaj was different time. Present time, Rupa Goswami teaching, Srila Prabhupada teaching, Yukta Vairagya. Anasakta se visyan, yatharham upayunjate, nirbandha Krishna sambandhe, Yukta Vairagya. This is true. Whatever we have, this our body given by Krishna also. Our house, home, children, family member given by Krishna. Just we only think only these are given by Krishna. That's all. No need to leave anything. Then when we think, this is my children, that is a problem. This is my house, this is a problem. This is my family members. Bhagavad Thakur, he writes, Krishna sansar kar chhad jana char. Krishna sansar kar. Sansar means family members in connection with Krishna. Just stop sinful activities. No need to become so much, no need to come so much in tension, so much anxiety. Everything belongs to Krishna. If you are thinking my children, my family, my father is given by Krishna, you have to take care properly because that is Krishna's property. But we don't think like this. We think this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Then we'll be saved 100%. It is clear?
Yes, the video, your Zoom is sometimes going too much focus on the chin, so we cannot see the whole face. So yeah, if you just sit back, then it's very clear.
Okay.
Yes. Mahasundari Mataji, you have any further question to this? You're muted.
Prabhu, I was saying that so since we are in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, and this is supposed to be an insurance only if you follow the 4 regulatory principles and ABCDs. I was going to ask that, are we relatively immune to these types of fall down?
Can you repeat again, please?
My question was, since we are in Chaitanya, the exceptional Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, and we have always heard that you do the 4 regulatory principles and ABCDs, and you will attain success in your spiritual life. Does that guarantee or reassure?
No, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, there is no 4 regulatory principles. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu touched the animals, they came in, they developed, they started crying in love. Even lions. Srila Prabhupada's movement is 4 regulatory principles. And 16 round is minimum. For minimum. Prabhupada himself writing the purport here. Savanam, Kirtanam, Anusmaranam. He writing, translating all the time. Not only 4 regulatory principles, 16 round is enough. That is for the beginners. But Srila Prabhupada himself writing all the time. So how is it possible we are working? The question comes like this. Possible because, just like I told, if you keep Krishna in the Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe, then all the time you are hearing, chanting, remembering everything. Everything in our house, in our business, family, for the service of Krishna means all the time we are doing. And when we retire, we are practicing from beginning. When we retire, then we will be able to all the time chant also because we have done service. We have done service. So if we neglect, there is no question of 4 regulatory principles, 16 round, that is a starting point. Prabhupada was giving, Srila Prabhupada was giving initiation. When people are chanting 16 round, 4 regulatory principles means taking admission in the school. If somebody takes admission in the school, so some condition, same thing, Diksha means taking admission in a spiritual school. That is called 16 round, 4 regulatory principles. Then Srila Prabhupada recommended so many things. All the time we should become Krishna consciousness by hearing, chanting, remembering, and experiencing. That is meaning. It's not 16 round, but all the so many things Prabhupada told in the purport, and we'll develop this consciousness. And Prabhupada's purport is a law for our life. Prabhupada's purport is a law for our life. And so many devotees, householder devotees, so many devotees I'm seeing, congregation devotee, they are practicing actually more than they are doing more preaching, more service than full-time devotees. I have seen so many full-time devotees, they cannot chant 16 rounds. I have experienced while managing the temple. And so many congregation devotees, they are chanting 25 rounds, 32 rounds also. So this thing, it does not depend your ashram. Depends on our intention. If you want, you can do in any circumstance.
Thank you, Prabhu. That's very powerful. One question the Mahasundari Radha Mataji had, which I also had is coming up, is that due to Lord Chaitanya's mercy, because Bharat Maharaj didn't have Lord Chaitanya's mercy, due to his mercy, she asked, are we immune to such fall downs? Can we say that or no? Even though his mercy is there, we should we feel that?
No, we have so many sannyasis in our movement, so many devotees, they left devotional service. They were practicing very nicely. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy was there. Prabhupada's mercy, they neglected. That is the main point. It's not that we have in ISKCON Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy will be saved. We have so many devotees we see in our movement. We see the example. They had Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, Srila Prabhupada's movement, because they neglected their sadhana. They neglected, they committed offense, they neglected many things there. It's not you join Srila Prabhupada's board then. No, Srila Prabhupada's board means follow attentively, attentive, without stand sitting around, without offensive, follow four relative principle, and everything. There's many things there. That is Srila Prabhupada's moment. When somebody neglects, this means he has to come down from the platform of spiritual life to the material platform. We have seen so many sannyasis, so many devotees came down. Just like somebody takes admission in this school, if he does not attend the class, he does not read. So do you think he will pass the exam? Simply by taking admission? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, of course, that's why given facility, Hare Nam, or Kevalam, no need to go to the forest, chant the holy name of Krishna. So that is the facility of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But if we neglect, then we have to come down. What do you think, Gopal Hari Prabhu? That is my understanding. I'm not absolute truth.
Yes, Prabhu. No, this is very true what you're saying. And even Srila Prabhupada himself said that my greatest fear is I may fall into Maya.
Yes.
So Prabhupada himself is saying that.
Yeah.
Yes. What you're saying is so true. It's so instructive for us. Yes. Before we take a few more questions, before we take the few more questions, Shuka Priya Prabhu messaged me. He wanted me to announce, tell everyone that he has arranged that next week, next Saturday on our Zoom call, His Holiness Guru Prasad Maharaj will be giving.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes. Before everyone leaves, people start sometimes to trail off. We wanted to share that with everyone, that he will be here next week on the same Zoom call. So, Umapati Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Prabhu, I have a question. Like chanting our rounds, sometimes if we are not at not sometimes, most of the time, the quality of the rounds is not so great, and by that, or miss some rounds some days, and by that the mind is getting so disturbed. It gets to a lower disturbed stage that it's hard to, even if we miss Mangal Arati or something, right? So waking up with the resentment, and that we didn't, that resentment is actually taking even away from Krishna. How to deal with our mind, Prabhuji?
Okay. First thing, we should not become very proud. We always attend Mangal Arati. Sometimes we attend Mangal Arati, but our attention is not there to the altar. Depends on attention. And chanting, I always request devotees. So if you want to really chant, get up early. At least Guru Maharaj used to say, before Guru Puja, our 16 rounds should be finished. At least 14 round. So if somebody, that is called austerity, if he gets up early, even if we don't attend Mangal Arati, if you are getting up early in the morning, and you don't have time working, you start chanting, and here that time mind is very peaceful. Our mobile also sleeping, and children also sleep. Children are less disturbing. Mobile is greatest disturbing. So mobile also sleeping, and also chanting about 4:30 to 4 o'clock, 3:30. Somebody, if he managed to chant his round, then he will be used to. If somebody chants in the morning, so daytime his chanting will be not difficult. But sometime we get up, we start phone calling this and that. But our duty should be get up in the morning, chant, and hear. What is the meaning of attentive chanting? Guru Maharaj told, no need to do so many work while chanting. No need to take phone, no need to see the TV. Only one word, hear and chant. That is called attentive chanting. If mind is wandering, let the mind wander. There is no rules to control the mind and chant. There is no such rules. Rules is chant and hear our sound. And no need to do any other work while chanting. So best time chanting in the morning. Most of the rounds should be at least 12 rounds, 14 rounds should be more than 10 rounds. Then our day will be very nice. Then gradually we'll develop habit. Then if you want to chant more round, then their time will be good, not bad. But at least 16, those who are only taken commitment, 16 rounds, most of the rounds should be finished in the morning. Even if you miss the Mangal Aarti, that is not very harmful. If you chant your round in the morning. And sometimes devotees chant, I'm not criticizing just for our, we have to become careful, that's why I'm mentioning. Immediately after Mangal Aarti, even while Mangal Aarti, they start discussing, talking each other's problem. While Mangal, there's no attention on the deity. On Mangal Aarti, Japa time, that time they are very busy to talk each other's instruction. So point is, during chanting time, only we should hear and chant, that's all. No need to do anything. And don't worry about mind. If our mind is fixed on lotus feet of Lord, no need to chant also. We attain perfection. Because our mind is very disturbing. That's why we are chanting. Mind is sick. That's why we are chanting. So if okay, mind is running, I should not chant, that is not good. Good. Don't care about, let mind wander everywhere. Just you chant and hear. That is the work of holy name to purify the mind. That is my understanding.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Dandavat Prabhu.
Gopal Hare Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Please.
I'm calling from Canada.
Yes.
Oh, Dandavat Prabhu.
Prabhuji, it was so inspiring, so nice, and I learned many good things from your lecture today. This is Mahajan Das. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Garud Hari Prabhu? Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhu, I'm just, this is third week, always Janardhan Maharaj giving class, right? So, Guru Prasad Swami giving class, Janardhan Maharaj know this thing, or Jagannath Peer Prabhu, or GKG management group?
We'll discuss that, Prabhu. I'll discuss that with you. I just received notification from
Yeah,
Subha
because
to arrange
suddenly come out this one, then no need to offense, suddenly, because they fix.
Yes.
First need to Janardhan Maharaj need to know this thing, then.
Yes, I think he's communicated with him because they're all there at New York Rath Yatra, but I'll make sure. Make sure. Thank you, Prabhu. Yes. Hare Krishna.
So we can stop, Prabhu. Now there is no question now, so we can stop.
Thank you, Prabhu, for your very glorious and wonderful association and your wonderful katha. It's always so special. Yes.
Sorry, Prabhu, if I offended someone, my God brothers and God sisters, please forgive me.
Oh, no.
When I speak, I don't know what I'm speaking.
Actually, Prabhuji, you open our eyes to bring our, almost we are sleeping devotional life.
No, I am not opener.
Wake
Opener
up
is still Prabhupada. And
like especially the spoon, like 3 weeks before you giving class, one grapes Guru Maharaj eating. There you stop outside restaurant or any place we are taking prasadam, using things. Second, today you open our eyes also how Guru Maharaj obsessed to Gaur Govinda Swami. So how, so you open, we wake up. Please come again and again, give us appreciation.
Maharaj's life was very simple. Simple means simple speaking, simple dress, simple eating, simple sleeping, and simple dealing.
No, Guru Maharaj dress not simple. Guru Maharaj dress always aristocrat. Number
No,
one.
his dress was simple means he always dhoti, kurta, and tilak, all these things.
Yeah, they always need to iron.
Yeah, because of preaching purpose.
Yeah.
He was presenting his one. Okay, Dhanyabad. Please, thank you very much. Please pray for me. I can at least perform some little bit devotional service unto the lotus feet of Krishna.
Prabhu, you give me more and more association, then we can survive our devotional life.
Thank you very much.
We can all unmute and thank Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. See you next week.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat pranams. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.